Did I get all the tablets last time or no? I don't remember. I got some number of tablets. Yeah, we got all the tablets. Okay. Now, question is, what accessories did we get? Don't have the silk scarf. Don't have collector catalog. Human claw. Cursed band. Satin scrunchie. Thorn of speed. Sparrow comb. Swift ornament. Dawn gauntlets. We have none of those. So we are gonna go and do things. Return to my previous location when I was just about to get this 4 EP accessory. Oops, god damn it. Extremely understandable. The silk scarf. Organopsid. Also, apparently we're in Erba.
Let's have some fun.
Death Eater. This is gonna go well.
Guard down. I follow the wind. It's your fault.
You're a bad man.
The end is close. Life is a journey.
There we go. Hey, Silverfire. The Brave Gun. Nice. Drive Floodlands. Yeah, he was just like, I don't feel too good. 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 There it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that God debuffs in Lightning Returns are decent.
See you never.
I'm probably wrong. I do not want to do upskirt, please.
Think you can take us?
Do you think I should work on getting ATB efficient abilities?
Fate is what it is.
Okay, fair enough. Just on paper, I was looking at it, and I thought they do take more ATB, but they do hit everything, and I think that they're powered to scale or something, but I don't know. Hey, look, it's Kefka. I'm gonna ignore him. I'm gonna save you for day 3, and we're gonna fight you in Chaos. How about that?
My journey continues.
This is basically chapter 7. Silver Barnett. Yeah, I have until 15 o'clock in this segment. We'll go this way.
I still haven't managed to map out all the ruins. I hope you'll get further in next time so we can get a better picture.
Shop's still not open.
Macho, want me to appraise anything odd for you?
Platinum ore, 5 bronze medal, 3 silver medal.
That's some great treasure you found. Good for you. Come back whenever you find any treasure.
Show knit. So I think since we got the arithmometer, we can complete certain side quests right now. This guy. Oh, hi. Oh well, I got days.
What do you think you're doing, blundering around here and interrupting my precious sleep? You lost or something?
Just looking for a story. I hear that you once had big dreams of striking it rich.
Whatever dreams I had have been lost under the sands.
Then why stay? Why stick it out in the desert?
I owe it to my wife. She's gone now, but the one thing she valued more than her own life is still out there in that desert. If I could just get it back, I'd be gone from here and never look back.
What could be so important?
Her arithmometer. Back when she was alive, back when we still had our shop, my wife was in charge of keeping the books. I never was good at numbers. But my wife, Monica, she lived by that arithmometer. We're gonna have great sales this month. Next month will be the one for us. Plugging numbers into that silly thing of hers. All with the most joyous smile you've ever seen. That smile of hers. That was my real treasure. And then one day those monsters stole my treasure away from me. Everything ended. My business, my life. I lost Monica and her smile. Now the only wares I have to sell to anyone are regret and despair.
I see. I'm sorry. Do you really think you'll be able to move on if you find your wife's memento, though?
Sure as the desert's dry. If I could just find that arithmometer for her, I'd be done with this place in a heartbeat.
Light, do you think that's...
This is my wife's. I'd know it anywhere. The arithmometer that she so loved.
You've got your wife's memento back, so now you can leave the desert anytime you want. Isn't that right?
Like I've got any place else to go. Anyway, it would have been better if you'd just never found it. I want to say goodbye to the desert where my wife died. But I don't want to leave the desert where she lived. Don't you see? Now what am I supposed to do?
That's up to you. And if you can't figure it out yourself, well, then why don't you just think about what your wife would have wanted for you?
What Monica would have wanted is she always wanted me to make it out here as a merchant. Me and my shop. She wanted to help me achieve my dream of striking it rich.
I guess you have your answer. If you're going back into business, how about I be your first customer?
Yeah. I'd like that. After all, I owe you. You brought me back. You brought our dream back to life.
Yay!
Everything's top shelf.
This is bullshit. Here, I will sell you platinum ore, silver medals, 6 silver medals, and 7 bronze medals. There, I made you broke, you dipshit.
Thank you kindly.
A little sandbird told me what you've been up to. You've been busy, haven't you? But is it true? Is old Ramon open for business again?
All I did was help him get back onto his feet.
Helping him at all is more than enough. The world's a pretty hard place to live in these days. You don't see a lot of people helping each other out. If there were more good eggs like you around, maybe this place wouldn't have ended up the ghost town that it is.
Someone's got to be the first to start. Why not you?
Why? Because I'm a ruthless, greedy salesman. I don't do a thing if there's no profit in it.
Are you sure? For someone who claims to be a ruthless salesman, you look pretty happy to hear about your rival's return.
That's ridiculous. He'll be out of business again in a week, I'll bet. If he does manage to cut it somehow, a competitor might help me stay on my toes. I'll say this, my wares and my service will both be better than ever.
I certainly hope so. Don't let me down now.
So this quest is pretty amusing because to complete this quest, you have to complete a different quest. Okay.
What are you after?
Now the nice thing is that he has Veil Potions, Regen Potions, and Arrow Potions.
All right. Be careful out there.
I'm gonna steal your oil. You don't need oil. You're well lubed up as you are. Also, let's knock these over because we might. I think we do need to collect some number of the thingamabobber doohickeys that they hide. At the very least, they have unappraised items sometimes.
Savior's got a job. Life is a journey.
I think there's a cactuar hiding behind this door.
Alright, you can't break the seal with brute force. Not surprising.
Oh no.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of
I think one of them does have a thing.
Good to know if you need to get back to the desert.
So
fast.
yeah, it's a shortcut.
Since you went to the
Or whatever good that is. Like,
trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
oh man, we're not done yet? Yeah, I think it takes us... It has to take us outside where that arithmometer guy was. This makes me feel like they didn't intend on there being cactuars.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like someone who might be of some use has finally shown up. I was beginning to think that the world might end before that would happen. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, stranger. I am an exploratory rover bot called Bhakti.
What is this? An AI? Why are you here?
Oh, there are so many things I could tell you, and I would love to, but I'm afraid I'm most dreadfully low on fuel. And so I must ask you to consider my most unworthy plea before any explanations can be given.
The life of a machine. In an isolated chamber of the sacred grove in the temple ruins, Lightning finds an exploratory rover bot called Bhakti. It seems he is almost out of fuel, but Lightning might be able to help. This quest has a time limit. Uh-oh.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yes, I could tell you are intelligent. It is just as you suspect. I hope that you might assist me in procuring fuel. Of the robot variety.
You expect me to head out into this huge desert and hope I'll strike oil?
Oil? I am a precision instrument. No, I need specific fuel from these locations. Near the sundry shop. In the bandit settlement. Beside the Adamantis skeleton. Somewhere at the base of that lofty and once great lighthouse. Those are the only locations I have detected so far. However, there may be others yet that I am unaware of.
I can have a look. How much do you need?
Only this
Worthy
game had an
question.
adamantus.
I think about 3 inertia worth should get me by long enough. I am depending on your assistance. I need that fuel to save my comrades as soon as I possibly can.
There are more of you?
Yes, and I expect my comrades are most eagerly awaiting me. And now you should feel an emotional responsibility to help me, should you not? I'm so glad that we could bond like this.
That is some programming you have.
Is that blackmail?
It seems that robots like that Bhakti were you.
Thank you very much. I feel so lubricated once again. Though, my bearings do creak quite a bit after so long without servicing. But I suppose I am just a robot. A few creaks are only natural. I do envy you humans, who do not need regular maintenance.
Maintenance? No. But we do get hurt, and then we need rest and care.
I mean,
if
we
want
do
to get
need
better.
maintenance.
Yes, but the humans these days do not age nor die, compared to a robot that will never get better if it breaks down. Yours is a life of infinite chances.
Well, now you have a chance of your own. So what about those friends of yours who need saving?
They are just this way. Follow me.
I'm surprised that any of the bots are still functioning.
You care to examine this wall here? It just needs one more push to get through.
It certainly looked its age.
Everyone, I do apologize for your long wait. You must have been quite troubled by being trapped in here for such a long time. Do not worry. You are free now to leave. There does not appear to be a response. Do you suppose they are sleeping?
Are your friends out of fuel too? If they're like you, then they'll just need their tanks filled to be up and running again.
I'm afraid they would have little use for such fuel. They are humans after all.
What did you say?
Uh-oh.
I don't think those kinds of bots came with conversational functions. I guess someone must have tinkered with it.
They were humans? Humans were trapped in here? Awkward!
My goodness. Everyone looks quite different than I seem to recall. Why have you become so thin? Did the many long years spent in this dry desert air absorb the moisture from your bodies?
These people.
My friends, they do not seem to be able to start up. If they have broken down, I will need to obtain new parts and repair them.
Bhakti, you can't repair a human like that. They're just gone. When humans die, they never wake up again.
Never start up again? But we are finally reunited after so long. I rationed my fuel so carefully, all in an effort to witness the end of the world together with them, my dear friends. I had no idea that they needed constant refueling. They must have thought that I had abandoned them here.
I don't think they did. They would have known that you were doing everything you could to save them. I'm sure they were grateful for that.
I thank you. Humans are a kind species. I truly did love these human companions of mine. Farewell, my friends.
Well, that's creepy.
You were the best friend these people could have hoped for. The light of these souls. They're the proof of how grateful your friends were.
Also, the people who were trapped in here could have just climbed over that. Just saying. Is this door open? It is. Also, I could have just climbed over that. Just saying.
Timing.
It's your funeral.
Oh, there's that thing is... Nope. Oh, this door's always open, that's why. Uh-oh!
The end is close.
You've nearly reached one of the galleries. You should find a mural of the gods there.
A good bandit always is, right?
Another battle?
Academia 500?
Now, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I don't see any kind of mural around here. What's the story?
How disappointing. This is certainly the spot, but it seems that you'll have to activate the mural before we can view it. The device is missing a key component. You need certain ancient artifacts, known as tablets. If you found them,
We already have. You mean the ones from the shrines, right? We picked those up already.
oh yeah, that's right. And so this is where they were meant to be used.
Saved us some trouble.
All right then, impress me. After all this, these murals better blow me away. Or else I'm gonna have some words for you. We used to have this old rhyme, you know. Come, pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone. Queen of nothing, goddess of death, so let her be known.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Etro to give birth to the first humans.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted. Though, in the end, even our own god was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
At least it gave me the chance to meet you all. But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what? So Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead? The gods want to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
Vanille and Fang. They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time. But why did they awake now, at the end of everything? What purpose could God have in doing such a thing? What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
That's a piece of a crux, right? What is this? All we get is some rubbish. Really?
It's no rubbish. It's the crux to the sacred gate, or at least one piece of it. All you have to do is gather all the pieces and put them together.
So, 2 more to go, right? 3 seems to be our favorite number. 3 murals, 3 shrines, and now 3 crux pieces.
No, my favorite number is 54! Hey, Biscuit Mouth.
Going to each of the galleries, you should be able to see all three.
Let's have some fun. No looking back.
Awkward end to music. Just gonna wait here for this door to open. There's a super important item behind this door that I need to get. Study of the Savage. Yeah! I think those are the notes on Parandus. Or, well... That's not human. Is it a chaos beast? Yes, it is. I don't know who that is. This can't be Aeronite. Oh, this is Arish Kagal. Oh, okay. Okay.
Us versus them?
It's just a fleeting dream. Another victory.
Of course, we weren't just sleeping away our days in that pillow. Hardly. We didn't know what was going on in the world.
Fate is what it is. See you never.
We saw you disappear. We also saw your sister head out on her journey. Eventually, we even got to see the world fall apart.
$267,000,
No
bitch.
back. You couldn't imagine how we felt while we just watched as the world slowly crumbled apart, unable to do a damn thing. Like a nightmare you couldn't wake up from.
Hey, it's Medicard. Medicard. Alright. I have to get this item first. Alright, so that door's closed, which means that the good doors are open.
The end is close. It's just a fleeting dream. No looking back.
There was an odd switch within reach when the door closed on me. I suppose I have to wait here until the door opens. And then they died. Satin Scrunchie. Thorn of Speed. Cactuar statue. Earth Eater.
It's your funeral.
Does it matter if I use wind element? The effect is greater with wind attribute attacks or after following an attack. Wait for an attack.
It's just a fleeting dream. Let's dance.
Well, there goes my buffs.
Never dance with swords. Never dance with swords. It's just a fleeting dream. I'm walking fate's path. You can't read me. Fate is what it is. Keep up if you can. It's just
Critical bravery that got debuffed. What the hell? Okay, I have Phoenix down. I did this for no reason. Wait, where am I? Oh, this takes me, so this is, okay, this is something I will need to utilize at some point, but I'm going to, I still need to get the cursed band.
We were holding up half the world when we were in that pillar. We saved humanity. Not like it's something I can brag about, though. It wasn't heroic at all. It was more like atonement for all we'd done wrong before. No, not even that. There's no amount of atonement that will ever make right all the deaths we caused, all the lives that were destroyed.
I didn't pay
I
attention to
know
that
Vanille worries
chest.
about that too. She wants
Oh
to
yeah,
pick up
poison.
something.
Yeah,
She
I
believes with all her
I was
heart.
looking at my map, so I missed it.
life is a journey. Follow the wind. Life is a journey.
What's done is done, but she won't accept that.
But here's the cursed band. Wait, was there a Pilgrim's Crux behind the Earth Eater?
Older than Cocoon
I totally missed. Oh, there's Pilgrim's Crux over here. Is it just you or is the stream lagging? I'm dropping frames is what's happening. So let's wait a bit. Let me just check the map. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that Pilgrim's Crux. I got the Demon Claw. Got the Collector's Catalog and that Pilgrim's Crux. Got the Cursed Band, Thorn of Speed. There's Pilgrim's Crux behind the Earth Eater I might have missed. You got the Satin Scrunchie. So yeah, I missed the poison. It's been since the Earth Eater fight. Yeah, it's dipping in and out of red. So I'll just wait a bit. We'll just chill. How are you guys doing today? So, question. If I do this, do you see anything if I do this? Like, is anything appearing to the screen right now? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. So what happens is that Windows is showing the window and sort of minimizing the other windows, and I thought that would affect the stream, but I guess not. So that's good. Because I have multiple PDFs open, and when I hover over one of them, it makes the other windows hidden, and I was worried I was hiding the game. Alright, so we're sitting at 4,100 dropped frames, but it seems like we're back at green. Yeah, so poison and the missing Pilgrim's Crux. And we're still at 4,100, so we seem to have recovered. So the Earth Eater was here. Did I miss the Pilgrim's Crux hiding behind him? I don't see one. Did I just grab it without thinking? Oh well, it's not a big deal. Yeah, so I'm not gonna make that door. And I think... what's the best way to do this? Climb up, go south, go down that door. Seems best. Alright. Poison! Now, alright, I could go on. There's a Pilgrim's Crux, a door, and then the tablet. That's the any percent route. I guess that works. What do you have to say? I need to activate the switch to open the door. I see a switch behind the railing, but how can I reach that? Hint! This is the switch they're talking about. If only there was a way to activate that switch.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the...
Also, the Cactuar is a shortcut out of the
Since
ruins.
you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
How do I get that ball? Schrodinger.
Better get ready for the next.
Eat a small fruit like a watermelon.
Waste of time. Hey, Lightning. You feeling this? The air's different in here.
I'm walking fate's path. I follow the wind. See you
Just
then.
masturbate then and eat your own
Cold
semen.
atmosphere. It's got to be the power of the Clavis. What else could it be?
I like that we have boss music on Gremlins.
There's a dance with swords. I'm walking fate's path.
Another battle?
Savior's got a job.
That's why I played the boss music, was because it ambushed me. Clearly it must be a difficult encounter.
Let's see the second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth. Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this, then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess Etro. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped, and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal, or that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls.
So what I've never really figured out, no one ages after they get hit by chaos. Does that mean pregnant women are permanently pregnant because their fetuses never progress?
Some gear is something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
Are toddlers forever toddlers?
The souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
We got the second piece. Let's go find the third.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get that door open and get the clavis.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able...
My journey continues.
Yeah, probably the reason that none of them are seen in this world is because they just got murdered by their mothers for being annoying nuisances. Stop crying! You've been crying for 300 years now! Shut up.
Life is a journey.
Taking it too far. Oh no, I didn't get the CP. What are you? Why are you auto-targeting that direction when there were no enemies? This is making hitting skeletons harder. Also, I guess I shouldn't have gone this way because that door has to be opened by a switch on the other side.
Let's dance.
So that's blocked. That's blocked. So I have to go back. We have to go back, Kate.
Perfect timing.
So no, I missed it. Golden Scarab.
You have an unusual aura. that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
What rough beast slouches. Inside the southern entrance to the temple ruins, on the upper level of Scorched Earth, Lightning meets a man who presents Lightning with a perilous mission. He claims that a terrible beast has appeared to herald the end of the world, and he wants Lightning to find this beast, the Aeronite, hunt it down, and bring back a sample of its flesh.
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Study of despair.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
Alright, so let's grab this item. I like Aeronite. But that's just me. So which attack staggered, lightnings or fangs? The world may never know. Did these respawn? Damn it, Fang. I have to wait for this to open. That's all I have left to do. They're just doing repetitive motions. Don't NPCs die if they get damaged enough? The Dawn Gauntlets. So we got some accessories. Dawn Gauntlets reduces EP used for abilities by 20%. But it costs 6 EP to get, so the question is it actually worth it? Swift Ornament increases the number of combination hits before a combo finale, but decreases stagger capability. Lowers ATB costs, but decreases strength and magic significantly. Lowers maximum HP, but restores HP when using debilitating or debuffing attacks. Interesting. Triggers haste by reducing HP by 5%, and this lasts for like 10 seconds, so it's not really worth it. Increases resistance to all status ailments by 50%. That's pretty good. Sacrifices any EP recovery after battle, but in return recovers a small amount of HP. Okay. Makes beneficial effects of recovery items last 25% longer. That's the useful one. Increases maximum ATB by 10. Increases ATB recovery speed by 15. If I use 30 EP in battles while it's equipped, that's worth it! So what I want, actually... Collector Catalog. Also, I don't know why Collector Catalog is not Beggar's Beads. My voice is desynced from the game by a few seconds. You see me move the cursor to a new item shortly after describing what it does. So what you're saying is that this is not in sync. Attack, attack, light slash, heavy slash, heavy slash, heavy slash, beat down, punt, punt. That's not in sync. Weird. But it's working for some people, so it's not an issue on my end. So also, what's the poison? Poison has maximum HP. We're gonna, well, we have 150 out of 400, but we are gonna need to worry about managing these abilities at some point. All right, that was the last item. So now I can just go straight to the end best way might be through the Chocobo Eater and use the Chocobo, or the Cactuar. Yes, Martial Monk. If you perfect time punt. I've never done it, and time yet. Well, I mean, like, I've tried it out once. I've never actually really used it, but perfect timing it is really difficult. And we also got all of the Cactuars. Yay!
Do you seriously think you can beat me?
The last mural, huh? And this'll give us the key we need to open the sacred gate. And we can finally reach the Clavis. Huh? If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the Clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. If it might save the soul...
Right, this should complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the Clavis waits.
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the Holy Clavis itself. Be careful. The Order has mobilized its seculars. They may be on your heels. They want the Clavis as much as you do.
Oh, all the skeletons respawned. Oh, cool.
If we get this open, we'll be face to face with the Clavis at last.
And who knows what else. I wouldn't be letting your guard down just yet.
Like I need reminding. How long do you think I've been out here in the desert?
I'm picking up a huge energy source from within the sacred gate. It's just like Fang said. The Clavis lies before...
So I think I want to use, let me double check this actually. $168. I feel like I want to use Magic Slash. Is that wrong? I'm gonna use Magic Slash. Let's do it. Default ATB 75%. That's why I'm starting at 97 of 130.
It may have further protection.
We finally made it.
Yeah, we've gone and done it. No way to go but forward now.
Meh, Digard.
So that's the Holy Clavis, the magic box that'll bring together all the souls of the dead.
Look, it's a 13-hour clock. We haven't seen the 13-hour clock since the chaos spread. For some reason, it cut an hour out of the day.
It's like some kind of force pushing down on my chest.
There's no question. That artifact is definitely emitting powerful energy. No human could have made this. Not without divine help. Either that or the gods themselves made it.
Hope, fill us in. What's happening?
It's the Seculars. They're close, and they're armed. I'm sorry. They must have been hiding in the chaos.
It's fine. Forget about it. Fang, it looks like Seculars have already...
Sorry about this, Vanille.
Fang! What are you doing? This is what you've been looking for.
I'm not letting anyone else have it. If Vanille uses this damn thing, she'll die.
What do you mean?
Damn this thing! It's a bloody curse! Yeah, purify the dead, put them to their eternal rest. All it'll take is the life of a saint. Vanille is dead set on going through with it. She'll martyr herself to the past and then... You bastards want to take it from me?
No!
You have done an admirable job. The Sacred One will doubtless be pleased. Allow us to thank you on her behalf.
All I have to do to sound fancy is to use the word doubtless.
Get the Holy Clavis!
You call her the Sacred One, but you're the ones who want her to die. That ceremony is not gonna happen.
Hear this, heathen. You insult the Order of Salvation, and in doing so, you blaspheme our Almighty God. God's judgment be upon you. May you repent with your death.
I'll get their hands on the Clavis over my dead body. So, Light, you want to lend me a hand?
You're asking now? Let's do it, Fang! Stick together and we can do it! It's just a fleeting dream. Savior's got a job. The end is close. Ever dance with swords?
Disaster.
This is a fine adventure. You want to be saved.
Ha!
Wish I had my bow. Let's dance. You want to be saved. The end is close. Go to hell.
Okay, well, that wasn't as fun as I thought it would be, but it did do damage.
They took the Clavis.
open. They must have sealed it. Damn it!
We're not getting through that way. The sooner you accept it, the better. What's the deal with the clavis? What does it really do? Doesn't it ease the dead's suffering?
Oh, it eases it all right. See, they get Vanille to summon the souls from out of the chaos with the clavis, then destroy them. No more soul, no more suffering.
They're just gonna destroy them all? Does Vanille understand what she's doing?
She knows it, just like she knows it'll kill her. And she just goes on saying she's gotta do it. She says it's the only way to stop the cries she hears, the only way to save them.
And you didn't want to let her die like that. So you tried to get the clavis yourself.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was looking for it all right, but not to give it to her, to keep it from her. I knew what would happen if the Order got it. Vanille would kill herself, for a lie! So I joined up the bandits here, and watched over the ruins, and as long as no one found it, I could leave well enough alone. Now you see why I came along with you? I had to make sure that the Savior wouldn't hand the clavis over to the Order. I didn't even trust an old friend like you.
That's low. You even doubted your old pal Lightning, spying on her like she was gonna stab you in the back. But I guess it's not so different from the way I spied on you. I had to wait forever to tip those guys off.
You? You're the one who led the Secuitors to us?
Exactly, and without Hope even noticing a thing. Now the Order has their little clavis and they're beating a trail back to Luxurion. I can't wait to see that ceremony, can you? All those useless souls purified forever in return for Vanille's life. Even the soul that was once Sarah, wiped away like it never existed.
When does the ceremony take place?
It'll happen on the last day of the world. When the final bells start to toll across the land, Vanille will face the clavis and begin the soul song.
Fang, Vanille is going to die.
You never did mince words.
And I can't save her.
So, what's your point?
I save souls by granting them what they wish for. If Vanille wishes for death with all her heart, then I have to let her have it. I have no choice.
You're saying you'd let her die?
Yes, if she doesn't change her mind. I can't do it for her. You are the only one who knows how she feels. The only one who can save her from her darkness. You always have been.
Lover.
All right, all right. I get it. I get it, Vanille. You hear me? We're in this together, until the very end.
The Dead Dunes main quest completed. We have done all the main quests. The world has been saved, or almost. This gives us more ATB and more recovery items, but no more EP.
The magic that was sealing the door is fading away now. You can try to chase
This also
it, but
gets
the clock
us
is halfway back to Luxurion now.
Predahood. So we have both Predahood and Ghostly Hood. These two make us immune to certain types of damage when comboed with other accessory and garb.
It's been real, Lightning. But now, it's time to go our separate ways.
Got it. Hey, next time I'm in the desert.
You won't see me. The gang's officially disbanded. I've got somewhere else I need to be.
Sounds like we have a date in Luxurion.
Aww.
Good luck, Fang. See you at the end of the world.
And there goes our Stagger Stealer.
They can't complete such a complicated ceremony on any day they choose. It'll have to...
So there should be shops here now. I think maybe if you turn in one tablet, it opens up the shops. I thought it was before that. I thought it was like if you enter the ruins, but they have to be open now since we did the main quests. And oh look, they're open now.
Go on, pick them up. Try them out.
We can now get Bold Vanguard with status ailments resistance and ATB recovery. Ooh, Casa. How would you rate this game? I like it. We have Dangerous Blossom, which gives me Debrave and Defaith. It's basically the other garb we already had, but for Debrave and Defaith. The Dapper hat. This hat is pretty dapper.
So, which do you take?
Then the Liberator again. We also have Femme Fatale. We also have the Wyvern Lance, which I think is better than Shadow Hunter. 270, 275%. Ah, it's 220, 120. But it's actually really good, so. And we're not even using the Liberator anymore, I think. I think we have the... Like, the Lance is... Like, the weapon with stagger power is what you want on your weapon. But Chaos's Revenge is really good. These two are good for stagger powers, so we're good there. I want to keep my Brave Thief. Stealing Bravery and Haste is really good, and Faith too. Sorcery Shop.
Have a look.
Actually, we haven't even done any synthesizing. Because I haven't needed to. Yeah, that was the Mikote outfit, and actually, I was gonna switch out of it. I'd put it on for the fight, but Hunter of the Wild has been more useful. And I think this was Gale Strike? Was it Gale Strike? Because strength plus 80? I don't remember.
Thank you very much.
Want me to appraise anything odd for you?
3 crystal
Oh,
medals.
you did it, huh? That's not a bad find. Come back whenever you find any treasure.
Okay then, hurry up and order, will ya? How's that for a piece, huh?
All right. I'm gonna check out some food for a second. I'll be right back in like a few minutes.